So, I've been on a number of webinars over the years. And when I found you guys, I was like, oh, the heavens open. So I joined the other year, or I think it was last year. And so then I was getting ready to do it again, get in the Boss Club at the top of the summer. And thank you for everyone who said something to me. I lost my dad and my brother within 2 weeks of each other. So basically, I didn't have a summer. I've been shut down from writing since May, because I will tell you, I'm in counseling. I'm good, but it's been really insane. Anyways, gotta get back to working, right? So people still need stuff. They're still working. So I will, and this is why I will, your prompts are like a freaking Bible. I'm not even joking. Because it's I don't even write. I'll put your prompts up. I put your stuff up on one screen. I got 3 screens going. And I have all made easier, all that stuff on one screen. I'm sorry, that's my phone. And then, and I'm writing and I'm going back, I need to write this over, da, 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 da. So do know I will be in Boss Club by the end of the month. No joke. Anybody listening, you guys don't even understand. I have been on grant writing teams. I have written for large organizations here in Detroit. And I will tell you, people act like it's some ancient Chinese secret and they don't want to give you information. It just blows my mind. I'm like, there's billions of dollars to go around. Are you retarded? What? So this platform, if you're thinking about joining, I gotta give this plug to you guys. If you're thinking about joining and you're listening to me, I'm telling you, I have won money using this stuff. If you get so much information away for free, get out of Dodge. Incredible. Incredible. I love your brain, Kristen. I love your brain stuff. Where I am now is it's the last quarter, right? So I am some of the smaller clients that I've had, I'm trying to finish those projects out and get them out of the way. I literally wanted to start from scratch. Yes, I have, my name is registered. I've got all the business stuff in the background, right? I've been calling myself because I've got a little bit of talent in the graphics area. I've done flyers and brochures and all that kind of stuff and made offers because I was on this webinar and learned, I could, my mom used to say I could sell a shoe to a man with no feet, but whatever. Anyway.
That's an important skill to have, and you're energetic and you know your talents and where they fit within the context, understanding, like you said, people think that it's some kind of ancient secret and you understand the need, even though to you it might not be that hard. It's extremely hard for most people to wrap their head around the concept of grant writing.
Absolutely. So, I guess my, I have to, I'm taking a 9-to-5 just to take care of my expenses so I can focus on training only. Because what I have done, and I will pass this on to anybody, and this has been, I have taken on some projects out of need because I had expenses. I'm trying to live, but you cannot do that. It is the absolute, oh God. Anyways, so my question is, even with, this is how far behind I am. I've been working down my list, but I probably still have about 12 clients whose projects I'm trying to finish.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
So that's a lot.
You're not behind. You're not behind, right? You're ahead of everybody because you've got 12 clients. Let's look at it that way. Number one.
That's good to say. Thank you.
And number two, if you have that many clients, then we need to work on your pricing structure. So you don't have to have that many clients. That's what we do in the visionary. We do it in every single phase, but visionary, we start and then we're like, okay, now how are we going to revise this? Because now you charge more because you have the experience, right?
So I guess I need to know, so I am expecting some funding by the end of this month. Should I, because I don't have, last year I had a couple of interns kind of assisting me with small stuff like researching and that, but now you almost don't need that. But I didn't have that last year. Everything we have this year, Oh my God, I don't even know how I operated. I really don't. But it happened. So should I focus on, because realistically, some of the clients, anything that's like under, $1,500, I don't even want to deal with that. My thinking is if I cannot, whatever client I have, if I can't take whatever that amount of money is and pay for training like yours, they're not worth my time. Not that their project isn't, or them, you know what I'm saying. I just mean, I have to make it all make sense, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, should I start refunding money just to get them off my table? Because it's October now. I don't know what to do. People are getting mad at me and they're like, oh, I even had a client write me in an email. Well, it's been 2 months. Are you going to get back to work now? They said that in the same breath that they offered me condolence. So it was weird. And I said, oh my God. Yes. So, I mean, they have all kinds of stuff to me. And I know that's my fault for taking on the smaller client, because I needed the money. And I should not have done that. I was offering one price I had these little packages, I'll write a grant proposal and apply for $1,000. And then, this has been chaotic,
We have all done that. So first of all, we have all done that. It's not something that you should say, I should not have done that. I want you to reframe it as it's something I did and learned from. And now I know not to do this specific thing anymore.
Yes.
Reframing that. And then you can, I would, if I were you, write this experience down and say, do not forget that this happened, because you will forget. I forget, like, different experiences I've had and how they turned out because of whatever pricing I set up, and say, remember this happened, here's how much I charged, and your reflections. And then you say, now I'm going to do it this way instead. And you keep evolving with time. Like, we change our structures, we change our pricing. It's got to evolve. It's not meant to be like, okay, I figured it out, and now for the rest of my business, I'm going to do it like this, and it's going to be perfect. So don't do that.
Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. So, okay. That makes me feel better. It does. And thank you for letting me come on and say this, because I'm like, I could not have typos.
No, this is reality. Business is personal. So you've got to tell the personal side for people to have the full context. And the other thing I want to say, and Stephanie, please interrupt me at any point. The other thing I want to say about should you refund them, that's totally an option. I've never done it before because I like money too much. I just get it done, and I say, if I want the money this bad, I'm going to do it. And I do it, or hire somebody else to help you get it done. You don't have to do all of it yourself. And then you're still not losing that money. You're paying a little bit to somebody else, a subcontractor, to help you get it done.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, I didn't even think about that.
Lean on AI.
Yes.
And another thing is, like, Stephanie has just recently been doing this too, is like, if you batch one client's work and be like, I'm going to get as much as I can done, I'm only going to focus on this one client for this whole day, you'd be amazed at how much you can get done.
You are so right. That is a huge mistake I've been making. The multitasking thing is not for me.
To tell on us a little bit, we had a client that we've recently finished up with that we are now writing down these lessons that we've learned so that we don't forget. And in order to just finally kind of get this off our plate, I had 2 days where all I did was work on things for this client, and I managed to get something like 4 or 5 applications for them kind of done. Because I was leaning on AI really heavily. This was part of it, was I already had a lot of stuff that I had previously written for this client, and I was just kind of reusing and piecing together and figuring things out. But part of it too was just like deciding, like, I am done with this. I want to be done with this so bad, and just leaning into that feeling of like, I don't know, it's almost like anger working, like like working, yeah, you're like working angry, where you're just like, I just want to be done with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so, so much. Wow, I'm so clearer. I can't wait to get in here and see what I have. I've been coming in, you know what I'm saying? I like I said, I use the site. I'm in there probably every day, because I don't want to, even I'll say this for people that are listening and we feel like it's too much. I don't think so, because you know what I started doing? I remember, it may have been a few months ago when I first heard, I don't know, Chris, was you or Stephanie, about just taking a little bit at a time. You know, you were, I think you were talking about the prompts, you know, prompting ChatGPT. And so I started doing that. I was like, oh. It was night and day. The results, I was like, this is crazy. You know, and so I started doing that with everything. You know, I'll go to one course and I may only look at that course that day. I'll be looking at that course all day. And so then I find that it sticks too. You know, it's like stuff comes back. Oh, okay. I'm able to recall better. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Darla Jo.
Thank you so much.
We're so happy to have you in our community. Every time I see you come in the room, I'm like, Darla Jo's here, yay!
I love coming in. I do. I really do. I watch all your stuff on Instagram. What was your what do you call him? Is it Bubba, your son? Bubba?
Yeah.
When was his birthday? I just love all of that. I watch everything, and you know, just you guys keep doing what you're doing, because really, it's people like you and in this space with this kind of platform that encourage people like me, because I promise you, especially after this summer, I was just ready to throw everything in and go find a regular job, which has never worked for me.
I get that for sure. Anytime I'm like, I'm ready to be done, I'm so exhausted, I'm so worn out from this, I'm like, let me imagine going through the process of getting a real job, doing the work, reporting to a boss, and I'm like, no, scrap that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Darla Jo, have a great day.
You too.